Hello, welcome to Miemie's Keepsakes. I'm Marnell. I am back with the 100-day project and we are on day 40. And today we are making double corner tucks, which is these ones. It should be this way, double corner tucks. And then the Rita Donnelly flips. Tina did both in one episode because they are again very easy to make. Usually this corner tuck is my go-to kind of pocket, and the pocket we made in day 39, which is not very original or exciting, I suppose. So I'm happy that Tina has forced me to make other pockets as well. So let's just go through how these pockets would work in your journal. I'm just grabbing my journal again. So these are straightforward. They simply go on the, get a little bit of a longer page. You would glue them on two sections, there and there. So they just go on the corner of your page, and then that would be a pocket, and this one too. You don't have to make them a double pocket. Obviously you can glue that on and just make it a single pocket, whatever way works for you. The Rita Donnelly flips are I didn't decorate the back. I should have, I forgot, but they go over the page like this, and again you can just make them single and glue them on the page like this, and then this part flips open and you have journaling space. Or the way Tina did them is they can go, and I don't know if this is how they originally went. I did just a single one when I watched videos about the Rita Donnelly flip. Anyway, they go over the page, you glue it here and here, then you have the flip there, and then if you turn over, and that's why I said the back needed to be decorated too, you have a tuck there, you glue there and there, have a tuck there, and then this would be a pocket or a tuck, and then this would flip open. Obviously you can also do this on, well, this should be on this side of the page. It can go, my decorations won't be right, but it can go over the page as well. So you'll have a top loading pocket and then a flip down. Decorations just need to go the right way. And then the same with this, it can go on top of the page, and then you'll have a pocket there and there. But very easy to make. It's just two pieces of paper that you've torn or cut, whichever way you like it. So let's make, we'll make some of the double pockets first, and then we'll do the Rita Donnelly flip. We'll just make a couple of double pockets and then move over to the Rita Donnelly flip. So let's do that one. No. Yeah, now the question is, do I have papers that go together? I have some book page here. So I'll show you if I'm using a book page. Like this book page is from 1898. So I will cut that piece just off a little bit because it needs to fit on your page. So it needs to be a little smaller than your page. And usually if I use an older book page, I would try to use it on the back, because this will go on the page and won't be used as much as the front one, if that makes any sense at all, but I can't explain it any different. So say for instance, I would definitely, if I'm not going to tear it, I'll fold it over to reinforce the back pocket, because it is older paper. This is a nice thick paper, but because it's a little older, it's more than 100 years old. 140, where am I? No, anyway, so I would flip it over and just cut the excess off, and then Let's glue it on with a glue stick. Just need a new glue stick. My glue stick ran out. That one is not going to last long. So I would just glue this down like we've done before. Or if you want to use thinner paper, I would definitely just secure this and make it just a little bit thicker. And then if I want to tear it, I would do this as well. And then my glue is wet now. Let's see if I can get it torn without it. And then even the torn piece is doubled up and a little bit stronger. So this would be the back part of the pocket. And then let's do this one. I'm just going to get rid of the white borders that my printer printed. And this one is a thicker paper. This one is just cardstock by coincidence. You do not need cardstock for sure. And then what I usually do is I would just bring it down a little bit and then kind of tear this more or less just in the same, that one doesn't go this way and the other one this way. I just kind of tear it down so it kind of goes in the same direct section, and then this goes on top. And then obviously I need to cut that a little smaller. This one I didn't do like total triangle, but I like that for a tuck. And then you can still ink this. So I would say if you want to ink it before you glue it on. I'll ink this one just to do the inking. And because I did have a bit of a white spot there, and then the paper, it is very old, but let's just ink that to keep it more or less in the same color. Excuse me. And then we'll just ink the two pockets together. Oops. And there you have a double corner tuck. Okay, that's one. So let's make another one that's not torn. Let's do these two together. Let's pull in the rest of my William Morris that is still floating around from, I can't remember which week I started with the William Morris paper, but I still have a couple of scrap pieces. I am trying not to use the same thing every week, so the William Morris might pop up again. So this one, I'm thinking if I have the bird somewhat in here, let's tear it so I can see. I'll cut this off. And just get an angle for the tuck. And I do want to flip it over because it's not thick paper. I'm going to just bring that over. Okay. And I'll just pop those little corners off, and then this one I will tear at the same angle, and yes, this one is thicker paper, so I'm not even going to reinforce it. It is just fine. That one was a little more like copy paper thickness. And there you have a second pocket. It's as easy as that. And remember to make pockets that goes both ways. So I'll show you in a minute. Both these pockets will be on the left page. So remember to make pockets that goes on the right side as well. Okay. So let's mass make a couple. Let's use this and this. This one I forgot to set it on landscape, so we might as well use it. It is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not, it didn't fill up the whole page. I don't know why my printer keeps, I've set it on borderless, but some of the kids, it just doesn't want to print borderless, which is totally frustrating, honestly. And again, this is a thicker paper. It's not cardstock, but I think it should be okay. And let's see how long I want this. And of course, ideally, if you can use scraps, that's the ideal situation, but I don't have enough big scraps left, or big enough for this kind of thing. So, and I'm not complaining, it's actually great because it means I have been using my scraps, and I think that is what all of us want in the end, is to use all our scraps. So I'm just kind of adding these two on top of each other to make it easier to keep them the same kind of angle. And then I just cut the bottom off. Okay, so those two are pockets. I can even do one like this, I think. And let's make one that goes the other way around, because that one would be a left-handed pocket again. Let's do this. And I'm just going to tear both of them again together, because I don't want it to be just a total triangle. I kind of like that it bends a little bit. And I might just tear this one so we see more of that yellow paper in the back. Ah, and now I glued it. It's supposed to mass make. Oh my. Okay, there is another one that is printed on a lightweight cardstock. Thinking this one would make a nice front pocket. What shall we put on the back? Just some. Let's use this old paper again, and maybe I'll just get rid of that there first. These are so easy, it's like yesterday's project because they are so easy to make. There's almost not mass making steps because there's almost only one step to make them, and I want to go this way. And I'm just folding it over to reinforce it, obviously, because this paper is very old. Let's get the glue stick for this out again. And I think I might leave the back like this and then kind of tear, just fussy tear around these flowers. Just wanna maybe not make it as round. Okay, there. Okay, and shall we use this as well? I'm thinking we just do that, then we cut off her head, but then that's okay. Nobody will complain about that, hopefully. Okay, and let's just do this one. I just cut these corners off because they're just very pointy. Okay. So let's glue these and then make a couple of Rita Donnelly flips. And then we can decorate a couple. Yeah, we've had a kind of a gloomy day today. I was just saying yesterday, I think if I'm saying spring is here, I won't jinx us. But I was also saying we need rain, which hopefully we'll get tonight. The garden is very dry, so we do need some rain. Okay, this one. Oh, and I did glue that one. Okay, so there's our double corner pockets. So for the Rita Donnelly flips, you'll be fine to use copy thickness paper, and I would kind of just put it in half. And I don't know if there's some kind of measurements or formula for this to make this easier. I don't know. I am simply going to fold it this way. And I think, yeah, and then I just cut it here. And there is my flip pocket. It's done. It's that easy. So we can use this one again and just fold it this way. And if you have printed paper, obviously, then you'll have more decorative features here. I am just using dyed paper, papers that I've dyed, because I have a lot of it and it's the right thickness. Yeah, it's just what I have on hand. And you are gonna decorate it up, so why not? So all I do, okay, we want the side that you want to write on the outside, because these go flip over this way, and this one flips over this way, and this just is the easiest way for me. Maybe you have a simpler or easier way. And like I said, these are double pockets. You can do single pockets for sure. Let's do this one, a little bit of color. Have to fold it the other way. Remember, the side that you're gonna write on needs to be on the outside when you fold it, like this. And then you simply flip this over, flip this over, and cut it. And there's your pocket. And I can make more with this, but let's just get one other color. Shall we do blue? Let's do blue. Side that you're gonna write on needs to be on the outside. I'm just folding my entire paper. You can make different sizes. If you maybe start from a scrap of paper, it would be more or less the same idea. You can cut the bottom off once you've made your folds. I don't know if there's measurements for this. Let's see, when I open it up, let's measure this, and then those of you who wants to measure can measure. This one is obviously 8.5 because it's the full width of the paper, and 4.25. You just fold it in half, 8.5 by 4.25, and that should give you this shape. And if you're only doing a single Rita Donnelly, you'll obviously just need you'll just have a paper, fold it over, cut this off, and then you will glue this and this to the paper, to your page, and then this would be your writing surface. We're just making double ones today because that's what Tina said we need to do. Okay, so we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Rita Donnelly flips, and we made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the double pocket flips, and you can definitely do more. I'm just, because it's such a simple, easy thing to make, I don't want you to sit here for hours and hours and watch me. I will definitely do more of these and when I'm not filming. So let's decorate 1 or 2. Shall we do this one? I don't know what I have on my table here. Excuse me, I didn't specifically bring out things to decorate these with, so let's see what I have sitting here on the side. These are too big. I can cut that smaller. This one can be cut small, but it's kind of cut off there. Maybe this one. Whoa, the wind is blowing like crazy again tonight. It's a little later than usual. I waited until my husband came home because my puppy is still sick, so he's taking care of him, and just making sure he's okay. I'm just cutting this flower out. Rose, I think it is. Yes, maybe one of those wild roses. Okay, let's find something for, not really, I don't like that, but I'm thinking, where was that? Maybe I'll tear this down. I just want something behind the rose that's red, but that's not it either. Let's see what I have here. Just to make it stand out a little bit, I am thinking that pinkish red excuse me, but if I don't have something pinkish red, then I can always do something different. Let's see, let's tear around this. Yeah. Okay. Something like that. And you're gonna say, oh no, she's gonna go for a label, and yes I am. Labels just makes labels and stamps are absolutely my go-to. If I'm not, I don't know what to do, and grab for a label and a stamp. See how that looks. Maybe something like that. And what do I have? I am just looking for maybe a lace or something that I can add to that. Whoops. Pink lace, I'm sorry, that might have made a noise on the microphone, but the lace was just out of reach. I'm not even sure if this is what I want, but let's see. Maybe if I cut that off. Or do I want just... I want beige, but I don't have beige sitting close enough without me getting up. Okay, I guess it will be white, and we'll just add, we'll make a plan. Let's just add some ink to the white lace. Okay. Wow. Maybe we will have rain today tonight, because the wind is just crazy. And I'm just gonna use fabric tack, just because then I don't have to get out a glue page. Excuse me. Okay, and that's one pocket decorated. Let's do a Rita Donnelly flip pocket. Where did I put them? Because they are fairly easy to decorate. Well, mine would be, because they are just, I didn't use printed paper. So let's do this one. and see what we can put on here. Maybe that. Let's see what I have in here. It's all very red. Shall we do something other than red? Let me see what I can find in here. That, and maybe a mushroom. Not sure. Let's see, a different mushroom maybe. And okay, let's see what we have here. This mushroom. Okay. I think I'm gonna excuse me. I'm gonna go for that, and maybe some book page in the back. Book page in the back, and what do I have lying here? Very small piece of paper, but let's sneak that in there. Okay, and what else? It's just too bright, that green. If I can find a different green stamp, that would be great. You think I'll be, oh, there's one. I'll be lucky. Yeah, let's do that. And this I'm going just to do the fabric tack again. So yeah, I hope, oh, I have to remember to do, so yes, I will just repeat the draw for, oops, I'm going to do a draw on the day 50, and the giveaway will be like an envelope fold with ephemera that I've made in that first 50 days, and the only thing you need to do is leave a comment. And if you leave a comment, I mean more than one, leave a comment on, say, yesterday's video, today's video, or 10 days ago and again today. If you leave more than once, you'll be entered in the draw, and I will announce that on day 50, and I will throw in as much ephemera as I possibly can in the envelope that I've already finished in my 100-day project, during my 100-day project. And yeah, so all you need to do is be subscribed to my channel, obviously, and then also let's decorate this side too, and then also just leave a comment from the, you know, a couple of times. There's already, and you can be entered into the draw more than once. There's already a couple of people that's in the draw more than once. And yeah, what else do I need to say about that? I think that's it. There is a list of the names already. Today's people is Meg from Chasing Retro and Hazel Annika Designs. Thank you for your comments and your support. I really appreciate that. I can't think of anything else I need to say about the giveaway. If you have any questions, that can be your comment. And let's see that butterfly. And yes, just I would like to know if you are following along, if you watch Tina's mass make sessions. I do every night after I've cleaned the kitchen. It's kind of like, okay, I can sit down and just relax and see what Tina is up to today. That's what I usually do every night after the kitchen is cleaned. Just like, okay, the day is done, I can move on to better things. The only thing about these stickers is they are see-through. Maybe I like the butterfly on here more, I'm not sure. Butterfly, maybe this time I can use the green, because there is some green on there on the butterfly. And I have this piece of, I don't think it's a sari silk, but it's some kind of shiny fabric. Maybe we'll just pop that in there. Do we need anything more? Still have this that I tore off the piece of paper. I put this on top of each other. I do like that. Okay, let's do that. Put this down first, and because these are going over the page, the front and the back do not even have to look the same or even go together. It doesn't matter because it's going to go over the page, unless that is something that you would prefer, obviously, then do that. So yeah, just for those of you who do not know who Tina is, I don't think I've said that her channel is Shabby Dabby Doodah. I think most of you know Tina. Her channel is Shabby Dabby Doodah, and I'm following along with her for my 100-day project. She does like a mass make session on Tuesdays, and so she has 100 of them. So currently she's rerunning her 100 mass make sessions, and I don't know at what number she is currently, but so I will link her channel and her videos making these pockets to my video in the description box, and so you can go watch her as well. And so there'll be two videos, say for instance like today, day 40 and day 140. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, let's clean the deck. And so this is the pockets we made today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We decorated that one, and this was my prototype. And then we made how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this was the prototype. So 5 read it only, and I could have made more. I'm just, I don't want to bore you too much, but they are nice, easy pockets to make, both of them, and I don't think it can get any easier, honestly. So, but thank you for watching. If you have not yet, please subscribe to my channel, like the video if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment, and you will be entered to the draw on day 50. So this today was Meg from Chasing Retro and Hazel Annika Designs, and I have them in my description box as well. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you again tomorrow with day 41 of the 100-day project. Bye!